Before I begin the video, I want to give thanks and appreciation to my Heavenly Father because without Him, I wouldn't have the encouragement and perseverance to get up every day, and that's where my belief and faith rests in. I love you very much, God, and I thank you for allowing every day.
Raven.
Hey dudes and dudettes, I hope your day is going just as sublime as your face. Welcome to my channel, Girly Cinema, where I give my opinion and analysis on movies and TV shows, and I will be discussing feminine advice and lessons through film and TV and how it can ultimately help you in self-growth and self-improvement you can use in your daily life. Let's get cozy and grow together one girly scene at a time. In today's video, I will be talking about That's So Raven, but in particular, how your insecurities can not be your best friend anymore. While opinions are more than welcome, however, there are boundaries within having opinions which can be harmful. Please keep it respectful, insightful, and tasteful in the comment section if you do decide to comment down below, and the world will continue to be a beautiful place for everybody. Now with that being said, let's unpack this video. That's So Raven was the go-to show as a kid growing up in early Y2K. This show was peak Disney childhood led by the talented and beautiful actress, singer, songwriter, extraordinary Raven-Symoné, that is the queen of Disney and reigning queen of Disney. And she literally was the starter pack of Disney DComs, in particular the singing Disney DComs, before any others came out, and carried Disney on her back. When you think of Disney, you never leave out That's So Raven, unless you're racist and you do it on purpose out of a deep insecurity you have against yourself, and that's no one mental battle except yours. Deal with that and don't project it. However, she was the pinnacle of Black girls with a level of playful realism that wasn't in her stereotype, and shine a light on Black girls and their individuality, and actually for girls, period, regardless of their race, that enjoyed That's So Raven, that love Raven-Symoné. Because they have incredible taste in TV and like seeing a girl who expressed herself gorgeously with hyper-femininity and the outfits to match her personality, because Raven-Symoné should have had a clothing line out, because so many girls and women would have bought it, and all of her hairstyles ate down to the core at the same time. Raven was goofy, super funny, dramatic, unserious, self-centered, crazy, gorgeous, and a talented fashion designer, warm, charismatic, with an over-the-top display to show how she would go above and beyond to accomplish the assignment she understood. Especially all the characters she's played, given how she went to see her dad's side of the family with her cousin that lived on the farm with that gravy boat. That was declared the highest grossing episode that they had, and she was playing multiple characters at once. Talk about physical comedy doing a super great job. That is how talented Raven-Symoné is. And the entire cast was funny, and I liked how they incorporated a non-dysfunctional, non-stereotypical Black household where both parents are still together, mentally coherent, and have successful jobs, especially Victor, with owning an iconic restaurant called the Social𓆉. The storyline was a great setup, and it was great for all teens and families to enjoy it. And it was really great to see a young Black girl express herself in a hyper-feminine light, showing how you can be versatile in personality and in style, and you still shine bright in your endeavors, and you learn and unlearn a whole lot in life and decision making. And for all of that, Raven-Symoné needs a big bouquet of roses for everything that she had to process up until now in her childhood, in her formative childhood years as being a child actress like that in the show, with so much that she carried. Literally, my heart goes out to her, and that was so much that she processed, and she was professionally resilient, and I really hope that everything works out for her in that regard. So aside from that, with this episode, I'll be talking about the psychic eye for the sloppy guy. This is one of those episodes that when it really shows how when you don't sit with yourself and you name your issues, such as only seeing someone and liking them for how they make you feel, and most importantly, what they look like, can really get the better of you because of how you choose to perform your insecurities due to lack of self-esteem that you let get in the way of something that is genuine. Raven has an amazing eye for fashion, and she could dress her butt off. Although, I did think she was overdoing it instead of letting things be as it should have. Literally with Tyler. And you can tell he's cute under all the art he's hiding behind. Obviously struggling with his own personal insecurities, but he didn't project it, not once, on anybody. And he was immensely talented too. And that was his outlet in a way of dealing with himself. And that's actually what him and Raven, they literally had in common with each other. So She walks up to him and asks if he wants to do a Raven Extreme makeover, and of course he agrees because he wants to impress the girl he likes, which is Raven, and he's getting a makeover done by her. It's like, what better way to get the quality time and attention with someone you admire? Because, he was on that with Raven. Plus, Eddie tells her that Tyler has a crush on a girl at school and confirms how he's doing this to impress her, and Raven has a vision that it's her, which triggers instant anxiety and self-centered panic because she thought about herself, and a lot of times with Raven, when she has her visions, it gets taken out of proportion, it gets carried away, and the whackness emerges. In that moment, instead of how it may affect Tyler. But you know what? It's super revealing to how her character truly is, and this is coming from someone who only goes by how someone looks next to her instead of who they are as a person. And don't get me wrong, attraction is palpable and a reason for why you see something that catches your eye and attention. However, that shouldn't be your sole focus on why you like someone. Both looks and personality has to go hand in hand to see if this person is an amazing match for you. So anywho, they have a funny montage of transforming Tyler from the artsy, hiding behind my drawings guy to how you like me now. Now I can take you on a date. It'll be worth your while, Tyler. And behold, a very fine guy steps out. Who knew? He was so good looking under his glasses and outfits. Boy, when he did step out of those stairs though, that was a moment he looked so good in the way he walked down. Yeah. So Tyler took that literal when Raven said that she just wanted to be his friend because he respects Raven as a person and was kind-natured about Raven's autonomy in respecting her and didn't feel entitled to her whatsoever because he liked her. That is so immature, by the way. If people are still operating like this, grow up, get over yourself, and seek help. You should not be treating somebody based upon a one-sided insecurity, and that is a hang-up, and that is honestly so gross and just so childish, and that's very inhumane. Please seek help from that. So Raven is salty because she's one-sided and selfish and decides to cook up a dumb scheme on getting Tyler's attention back, and unfortunately she was heavily male-centered. Like, girl, have hobbies outside of a guy. It's so many guys out there who don't have evil intentions upon pursuing you. It's just that media highlights the worst ones, so you feel desperate to settle for less with a dude who doesn't even love himself to love you, or let alone like you before he even gets to that capacity. Raven and Chelsea both disguise themselves as the belly dancing girls and infiltrate the double date that both Eddie and Tyler are on, and I see Picky Vicky, the Picky Vicky girl, being just as bad as Raven, having the worst selfish intentions upon having access to Tyler, and this is putting a guy on a pedestal and making him out to be the prize. Like, girls, both of you, stand up. Both of them were performing femininity instead of just embracing it and living in softness that they both can have the capability in being in. It's so embarrassing when girls, let alone women, grown women, put themselves in situations like this, when really they're enabling a man's passive ill intentions upon you. He's showing you how he's unserious on the way how he is, and when he does stuff like this, leave bro alone. If a guy's like that, he lives for the mess and drama, and if anything, he wants to be one of the girls. But of course not Tyler. He was genuine and sweet the entire time, and fortunately for him, he dodged a bullet from the crazy train of insecurity and jealousy of Raven and that Picky Vicky girl. So, yeah. At the end of this moronic, obsessive calamity, Tyler and Raven are on cool and good terms, and he shows her his art notepad and flips it and shows Vicky, and he says he's with Vicky now, so, so much for trying to dodge the Picky Vicky girl, so, yeah. Oh, you poor dude. Get into your worth bag. He shouldn't be with neither one of them, and Raven and Picky Vicky shouldn't be with anyone but Plot, I guess. And Raven is disappointed, even though she doesn't have a right to be, considering she only liked him for just his looks, the same as Picky Vicky, and then felt entitled to his face, entitled to her face and his notepad. What did you think was going to transpire after you said we're just friends, Raven? Tyler, again, he took that literal out of genuine, decent human and humane respect and respecting your boundaries, and you decided to just only want what you want when you want it, which was wrong. So yeah, you had that coming. You took the surface, selfish, cowardly route that was completely on your terms, the way that you wanted, and Tyler respected that because he liked you, for you, not only for how you look like. So at the end of all of this, it is revealed he had another notepad, and voila, it was Raven, and this one had a heart exploding in it. He really liked him some Raven, a lot. And he said, guess it wasn't meant to be. And you know what, Tyler? You're right. Raven didn't deserve you, and Picky Vicky doesn't either. The best thing to do for you is Drop Picky Vicky and unfriend Raven for being fake, and focus on your schooling and don't date no girl in your school, and get into your art bag so when you go to art school, you have the right connections lined up to further your career as an artist and be well established and with a woman who appreciates you, security, and all from you. So the lesson in this is don't be shallow and selfish towards someone, let alone people from your insecurity that you're projecting, that you're deciding not to deal with, and give people humane courtesy until they show you otherwise. Raven was funny, gorgeous, and immensely talented, but she has a lot of growing and unlearning to do to better herself as a person. I'm so glad you came across my video, and I hope you enjoyed today's content. I appreciate you guys so much for taking a gander on my channel. Feel free to express your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you'd like to keep up with any upcoming announcements, news, and post entertainment, be sure to check out my blog. The link is in the description box, and if you made it to the end of the video, comment your favorite thing in the world, and remember, without God, we all wouldn't be here. Well, that's all, folks. Have a happy rest of your day. Bye!